Somehow I ended up with 3 different size scooters, so I want to try to backflip 180 on each one of these setups. I start off easy with a couple tail whips, since my goal is to do a flare on the mini scooter. The second trick was a 540, which I actually got pretty easy. Now I've been riding this massive street setup as my main for almost 2 years now, but it hasn't always been like 3 years ago when I first got sponsored by Maggear, I would only ride their smaller deck. Then they sent me a new street deck, which was a lot bigger. Since then, I've learned all of my flip tricks on a bigger setup, so this would be my first flare on a mini scooter. I still wasn't used to the smaller wheelbase, so I wanted to try a couple more tricks before trying a flip. The board slide was easy on my setup, but it's definitely sketchy on the little guy. The kickless was surprisingly easier on the smaller setup because it's so much less weight. I even tried one flat. And finally, after procrastinating for so long, I warmed up for the flare with my normal setup. For the first time in months, I felt I needed a helmet. Now, it's time for this little guy. As you can tell, these attempts were absolutely and in a pure state of fear, I sent it. And boom, I got a second try, which made me super happy.